What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, good morning and welcome to this new video on LUNC Classic. We'll cover the technicals, we'll talk about the fundamentals briefly but not too long because I have covered the fundamentals quite a bit in my last two videos on LUNC Classic. So basically I'll tell you everything you need to know, but we'll zoom into the technicals, alright, and then we'll focus on whether LUNC Classic can still break out. I think I'll name the video something like that, or at least a thumbnail. So let's get right into it. If we take a look at LUNC Classic right now, I mean, in price we have probably dropped down a little bit, but there's no reason to worry. Yeah, we're down 2.5%. On the chart, let's be honest, we still look quite bullish, all right? And to be honest, if we already talk a little bit about the, excuse me, I have to swap the camera on real quick. If we take a look at the technicals really quickly, just briefly, and we'll zoom into the technicals a little bit later. But what you can see is that we've still been holding this 28 EMA. All right, we haven't even dropped down, even though we are probably going to drop down through it. We have held that ever since the moment we broke above that 17,000 level. So that's definitely a bullish confirmation. And apart from that, it's been strong. All right, right now the volume has dropped down about 36%. 16% of the market cap is still a lot, all right? So there's nothing to worry about. I would still consider LUNC Classic as relatively bullish. And then we know of the fundamentals, of course. Burn tax yesterday was decent again. Obviously, in the weekend it was not that high, but now it's good. Apart from that, the other fundamentals we talked about yesterday, that mainly was about the two new proposals of LUNC Classic. So the first one was stopping with reminting burnt LUNC Classic, which is definitely a bullish proposal. And the second one was increasing the gas fees by 400%. Kind of to empower the blockchain, empower the networks still by rewarding the validators a little bit more. I don't necessarily think it's that's a bad thing to do, but it does mint more LUNC Classic, all right? Let's be honest. So it's a bullish proposal and a bearish proposal, which makes it kind of neutral. And then we take a look at the market, and we see that the market is still very bullish, right? Bitcoin is above 21,000, and even though there's a little bit of a red right here, we're still above major key levels. So then if we zoom into LUNC Classic, what you can see is that, as I said, we've been holding the 28 EMA. We've shut down through it a couple of times, and I think we will. I mean, I don't think we will hold that 28 EMA, which is the blue line. I think it's more likely that we will also drop down towards 17,000, where right now you got the 50 EMA, for example, which is a very strong support level as well. And in the end, I mean, why I think that LUNC Classic can still break out, because I do think so, is that 17,000 level, even though it might not be very strong right now, it is strong, but it might not be very strong. You can see that there's a lot of bullish indicators coming there, empowering that entire level. So I think that level is, first of all, strong enough to hold us, and then I expect the market to stay bullish. And I expect LUNC Classic to stay in this uptrend. With that, it all works together, right? But it's because of those reasons, I still think we can break above our main resistance level, which in this case it's really between 18,000 and 18,500. I think we can still break above that and get to our next price target around 20,000, which is a big psychological resistance level. So it's not going to be easy to break through that. And that might also be our last resistance, but that's up to future me to decide. I'll make an analysis, I'll make an update on that, and until that time I'll be here with daily updates on LUNC Classic as well, so don't worry about that. But that's my take on LUNC Classic for today, yeah, just what I think is going to happen and things I think you need to know. But for now, take care and bye.